Welcome to Brain Wreck. I'm Jason Adams.
I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is a new year.
New year.
A new you. A
New
new me. A
it's
new us.
I don't feel very new.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Why would a partridge be in a pear tree?
I don't understand.
Do they live in pear trees? Have you ever seen a pear tree?
I think it's a metaphor.
A metaphor for what?
Don't know. Not smart enough.
Okay. Great stuff.
Yep. Solid start. Solid start to the new year.
What a year it's been. What a year it has been already.
So many things have happened.
So many things.
I hope you came prepared with a list of the top things that happened this year.
Oh, I mean, just go on Twitter. There's already a million things. It's fucking madness out there. Chaos is in the streets. It is running rapid. Everybody is caught up in it.
Including us.
Including us, apparently. Oh, shit.
Tonight, we will recap the year.
Yes.
Give our final thoughts.
Our final thoughts.
We are going to go over our last year's New Year's resolutions.
Good, because I don't remember shit.
To see, you said some things.
Did I do it again? I feel like this is a trend. Every year we're like, okay, because like when we first started, you were like, let's come up with some resolutions. What we hope to accomplish in this next year of us doing the show. And I'm like, oh, a bunch of stuff. And then, like, the following year, you're like, let's talk about what you said. And I'm like, oh, what did I say? I don't remember.
Yeah, and you're not going to remember what you
said. I feel like everything just kind of, like, molds together for what I do. And
it's amalgamation.
It's an amalgamation of parts.
There you go.
And then I'm like, nope, that was, like, 2 years ago's resolution. Mm-hmm. Still haven't done that.
Yeah, he's got an ongoing to-do list, folks.
Yeah, it's like a mile long. Don't make to-do lists. See, this is one thing I've learned over the years. Don't bother making a to-do list, because if you spend the time to write it on the paper, that's just time wasted.
I'm a big proponent of the to-do list. I am. I write everything down, sir.
Okay.
And I don't mean to yank my own chain, so to speak.
I mean, I'll yank it for you if you need to.
Well, starting the new off right. But of the two of us, I mean, who do you think is who gets more things done of the two of us? Because it's different. Because like we have we lead different lives.
We do have different lives, and I'm like, how can you really compare?
It's like apples and oranges.
Apples and oranges. You are. I feel like you're at a point where you have more personal goals.
Yes.
Like, with me, I'm like, I don't necessarily want to do that right now. So, like, I focus on, like, other things.
Mm-hmm. You kind of talked about that.
Did I talk about that?
You did kind of talk about that. And spoilers coming ahead.
Like, the career thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I accomplished a lot within, like, my day-to-day career.
You had a quote.
Oh, shit.
That
oh, shit.
I have a feeling
I'm worried.
Is going to blow your hair back.
Okay.
With the year that you had today. This past year.
But I'm nervous.
But anyway, we are in 2019.
2019. I have to update all of my clocks.
We did lose a few people today.
Already. Like, what the fuck?
Like, just kicking off the new year with a bang. Mr. Mean Gene Okerlund.
Mean Gene Okerlund, who was a lot younger than I thought.
You thought
he's 76.
He was right where I thought he'd be.
Yeah, I guess like this is sort of the problem I have. Well, it's not really a problem. I guess it's more like an internal problem. Mm-hmm. Something that I still need to do the math on.
Yep.
Like, anytime I watch old wrestling, like 80s stuff,
right?
Like, everybody just looks like an old uncle. Like, all the guys, like Hogan never.
All the guys back then looked old.
Then.
Yes.
Like, Hogan, I'm pretty sure, has never been under the age of 42. Like, Hogan in his prime in the 80s, I'm like, yeah, motherfucker was 45 at least. And he's like, no, he was just
in his 20s.
And his, like, late 20s, mid 30s, maybe even.
Right.
But, like, I can't envision, like, Hogan in the 80s.
Right.
Just, like, all gassed up, beat red, screaming into the camera.
Yeah, he looked like a hot dog Chinese man.
Yeah, and I'm just like, wait, what?
He had skin of a hot dog, hair of a Chinese man.
But, like, I look at him, and I'm like, there's no way that guy was ever, like, in his 30s. Like, he just looks so old. But then, like, now it's like, oh, yeah, no, he's 72.
Yeah, no, you know what? They look like men. back in the day. That's
you know
the
what?
thing.
You're goddamn right. They looked like men.
They looked like men, not like these
titans.
Not like these superstars you see today, all baby face, looking good,
baby face and skinny and under 200 pounds.
That's right. Where's the anvil?
He's dead. He died. He passed.
Where's
He's dead too. They're all dead.
Although I will say, shout out to Keith Harris. You scared the fucking shit out of me.
What?
When you posted he posted that Mean Gene died?
Yeah.
Because that's how I found out was in the group chat.
Okay.
He posted a meme with a sad face, and it was a picture of Mean Gene interviewing Jim Duggan. And I'm like,
oh no!
I was like,
he had some health problems, or
I know,
or like something he went in for this past year.
Yeah, and I'm just like, say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so, Jim.
No, we shared drinks with Jim.
I shared many car rides.
Yeah,
he was a good man.
He is a good man.
Good man.
So like, I was like, no, and then I went to like the news source of wrestling, and I was like, okay,
that's Mean Gene.
But still no, but like not ho.
Not ho, but no. Yeah.
But no, you know.
It wasn't the ho, it was still no. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, like 76, I was like, yeah, he's I feel like that's still, I mean, 76 I feel like now is still young.
It can be.
It can be.
I mean, when you've been drinking like Gene, you know.
What's he a drinker?
Heavy.
Oh, I did not know that.
Shame on you, sir.
I mean, why shame on me?
A vodka soda is an Okerlund in the wrestling business, sir.
Listen, all we did was
all these greenhorns.
All we did was Jack and Coke.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, well, you know, Jack and Coke, not like Jack. But you know, I mean, maybe a couple people did that.
Well, maybe on New Year's, who knows?
Maybe on New Year's, who knows? You meet a guy and he's got some stuff.
He's got some ashes.
He's got his dad's ashes. You never know what's going to happen in New Year's. So yeah.
So starting off 2019 with a bang.
So R.I.P. Mean Gene.
Let's take it back.
Let's take it back.
Let's rewind because we took a break from the holidays.
We had a holiday break.
We did. We did our holiday episode. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. We did our thrift store gift exchange,
which I'm going to tell you, man. There, to this point in time right now, there is a picture frame and a snow globe sitting on my coffee table.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It has not moved since I put it there.
So what was the girlfriend's reaction to the picture?
She liked it.
Oh, good.
I mean, there was no qualms about it. It was all good in the hood.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we put out the wonderful novel you gave me is
I
now.
saw that as I came in.
Now on display.
The novelization of Star. You know what? When we do the marathon this Saturday, we should read some passages. In between each movie.
A dramatic reading.
We could do a dramatic reading. Start off each movie with a little dramatic reading.
Nobody's coming.
No. We'll make it what we want.
That is true.
Yeah.
As long as the party's here.
The party will be here.
Is here.
The party. We're bringing the party.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we did that. So check out the last episode if you haven't seen that. But since then, we celebrated Christmas in our house, and it was fantastic. I had a great Christmas this year, which is
good.
Surprising. Christmas is Christmas. The past couple years has been like it's a hard transition from kid to adult when it comes to Christmas because you're excited for Santa, and then you find some stuff out, and then then
you find some stuff out.
The world is a lie.
Well, I mean, it's marginal.
All right. And I
don't know if anybody caught that.
I don't think anybody caught that.
When Donald Trump called the 7-year-old kid.
What?
You didn't hear about this?
No, fill me
when he was doing, I forget what, there was like a name for it, but when he was like actually like calling citizens and stuff, like during the holidays.
Okay.
And he got on the phone with a 7-year-old kid.
Okay.
And he asked the kid if he still believed in Santa Claus.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, you don't ask a 7-year-old kid if they still believe in Santa Claus. And the kid goes,
"Oh, Santa's real."
Yeah, and he goes, "Well, yeah." And Trump goes, "Oh, well, it's marginal. Could go either way."
Oh, you say okay, and you know what? That's a perfect segue.
Daryl Dragon died.
Oh, from the Captain and
Tennille.
And Tennille.
That's 3 today. Super Dave Osborne.
Dude,
also.
it always comes in threes.
Always comes in 3. That was fast too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so one thing, and I had re-listened to our 2017 into 18 episode to get some of this information. And one thing that was abundantly clear in that episode was the uncertainty
the uncertainty
of the political climate coming
were we still uncertain coming out of 2017?
Well, here's the thing. Like, from listening to that episode and kind of trying to remember as well, we were like, because he won in 16, right? He won in 16, and then he was inaugurated in 17, I believe.
No, he would have won in... Oh, man, I should know this.
I believe that's how that went. Because from the episode, that we were saying, like, we didn't know what to expect, and then when he got in, we were like, first day, fuck, man. And so, what's the math on that?
What's the...
he's got to.
I gotta actually. Yeah, 20. Okay, so January 2017. No, yeah. So he would have already been inaugurated at that point, because he won in 2016. Was inaugurated in 2017 because he went into office 2017.
Right. Yeah, right.
So 17, 18, 19, 20 is last year.
Yep. So we had just dealt with his first year.
Right. Okay.
And at the end of the podcast, and this is way more political talk than we ever get into on this podcast, but at the end of the podcast, we were both just like, we don't know what the hell to expect in 2018. And man, oh man.
Man, oh fucking man.
Like, the bar just keeps getting lower.
And, like, that's the thing is, like, people to this day are just like, oh, how could he do that? And I'm like, what do you expect? Like...
The bar ain't high, folks.
The fact that people are still shocked by the things that he does, you just grasping for straws now.
I'm jumping ahead a little bit.
Right.
But I think the overall... Oh, what do we got? We got
you guys don't really understand. Wait. You can keep going. I'm trying
to. One thing that I'm coming out of 2018, going into 2019, really kind of getting is I'm just tired.
Yes.
I'm just really exhausted, and I think that going into the next year, into this year, I've got some strategies, I've got some plans, I've got some things set in place that I think is going to turn things around for not only me but for this country. I've got some big plans for 2019.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll talk about that a little bit later. We're still recapping. But anyway.
And Matty Walk, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, he's just saying things?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, anyway. So I had a good holiday. You had a good holiday.
Solid holiday. Rang in the new year with the 1988 party. It was a good time. Met a lot of folks. Did some dancing.
You danced?
Oh yeah. If it's a party, fuck yeah, I danced.
I don't know. The last time I saw you at a party, you were laying on a bar doing body shots.
That was years. I've partied since then.
Have you?
Your wedding was after that.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
That was a party.
That was a party.
So, yeah, holidays were great.
Yeah, holidays were great. Fantastic. Moving on.
So, what were the top events of 2018?
Oh, man.
You're supposed to have a list ready.
I was supposed to have a list ready?
You're the list guy.
You didn't say I needed a list.
Oh, for God's sakes, you're the one with the computer.
What? Who do you want me to type one up? Wait, or like in general or?
Yeah, like find a headline article on the top events of 2000. Good Lord, we've only been doing this for 3 years.
I thought we were going to talk about ourselves.
Oh, yeah, we could do that too.
Top events.
There
was a hurricane.
That's the wrong year.
It was 27. Oh, shit, that's right. There was also a hurricane last year.
This is the end of the podcast, folks. We've gone down.
What do you want? Top 100 events?
Sure. We'll pick the top 5. Whatever.
Top 5. Ooh, there's a lot to get through, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't want to subscribe. I
don't think this is.
Oh, it's by month?
This is by topic. I don't know what this is. What do you remember of 2018?
This is what I remember. So, yeah, there was a big-ass hurricane that hit Florida.
Yep. And Texas.
No,
right?
that was the previous year.
That was 2017.
Yeah.
Oh,
because that was Hurricane Harvey and Hurricane Harvey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but then there was a big ass one in Florida, which scared the shit out of everybody.
Right.
That lived there.
That much.
Somebody won the World
There was
Series.
a lot of unfortunate things that happened in 2018 on a tragedy level.
There were,
you know,
which we don't know.
A lot of people were ousted for being bad people.
Dude, that was the previous year.
No, but like people were still ousted.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that was still a thing.
Good Lord.
I don't remember much of 2018. I don't think. I think that's kind of what's happening. I was so hyper focused on very specific things this past year.
Well, what were you focused on?
Mostly like work. My job. Because like my thing was like I get because like a lot of things happened for me at work this past year. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, you know, what have you. So like I'd go into work and I'd be hyper focused.
Yep.
And like a lot of things would be going on, like on an organizational level. There were a lot of changes, some good, some bad. And then I'd come home and I would just be like, "Where am I? What's happening?"
All right. Since we don't fucking have anything else, apparently, let's just go right into.
I'm okay. Like to be fair, though, I'm looking at like this is a list from Wikipedia broken down by month.
Sure.
And it's just like a lot of bad shit. Like a lot of political.
That's fair. This year, 2018 was so negative.
Right.
It was such a drain.
It was. You know, I will say one thing. I think with all of the news and all the media that was coming out this year, and just like the general atmosphere of outrage, it brought me to the way of thinking of. I recognize the importance of this. I don't care about it right now.
It doesn't affect me directly.
It does. Listen, I will the sides that I want to support. I support you. You go do it. You go take care of your business. I gotta be at this place by like 8,
right?
And I gotta handle that. So you go do that. I'm gonna do my thing because that over there, that is just a dead end.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go over here. And I don't know,
make some coffee.
I literally make some coffee, you know,
right.
Have a sit down, think, ponder, adventure my noggin, do a little wandering around in there, and just kind of see what the day takes me.
Right. Okay. So with that being said, let's talk about what we said we wanted to accomplish in 2018, and let's see how we did.
There was an Ebola outbreak in the Congo.
Was that 2018?
Did you even know about that?
No, there was a whole Ebola thing, right?
There's always Ebola.
No, that's true. All right, so starting off, we'll start with this fantastic quote of yours.
Oh, there was a quote?
Yeah, and actually I wrote down the wrong year.
Okay, see, it's not very easy.
I wrote this. So your quote is, 2018 will be the most career-advancing year I've ever had. How do you feel about that?
I feel like we're on track now.
In 2019.
I feel like. Let me tell you something.
Bold claim.
Not
achieved.
Well, hang on, because what is an achievement if not the journey?
That's some philosophical shit right there.
I mean, I was on. Listen. From a work standpoint, I was on a journey this year, and it took me to some places. I kind of stood around in some places.
Yeah,
I had to get directions here and there.
Okay.
In terms of did I advance my career? On what level, I would ask.
I don't know. This is your quote, bro.
And I'm self-reflecting.
Okay.
Okay.
This is self-reflecting.
Reflecting. Yeah. So yeah. This is what I do every day, every morning. I ask myself one simple question every morning. I get up and I go to my job. I just say, "Why am I here?" And then I figure out an answer. Sometimes it's just
there is no answer.
But no, I mean, I advance? I don't think so. Did I set myself up for advancement This year, I think so.
Okay.
I think without the work that I did in 2018, I wouldn't be where I'm going in 2019.
Okay.
So I feel like you kind of like, it's not just like, oh, I'm going into advanced and then boom, you're advanced. You got to put in a little bit of work. So I feel like I put in the work.
Okay. So 2018 was putting in the work.
2018 was putting in the work.
So it's all going to pay off this year.
So it's 20. Mark my words.
Okay.
2019 will be the most career advancing year I've ever had.
I can't wait to reflect on this. It's going to be great.
I hope it is.
All right. So I asked you what your New Year's resolution for 2018 was going to be.
Yeah.
Your immediate answer was, I don't know.
Oh, I still don't know.
And then you said, I'm not going to know what to expect. I don't want to set any goals.
That sounds like all things I would say.
Yep. Okay. So, but eventually, after breaking it down a little bit, you did say your goal is going to be to change your state of mind.
Okay.
To be more positive.
Okay.
And to let's see here, and to be more excited about what needs to be done day to day.
Okay. Well, that really hasn't made that second part there. The being more positive thing, though. I feel like I have recognized the avenues in which I need to go down to be more positive.
This is some bullshit.
Again, it's all about the journey. It's all about the journey. Listen, come on in, step in the car. We're going to go on a little adventure. Buckle up. It's going to be a magic ride, A little slip and slide here and there. But you know what? We're going to go for it. But no, I will say this. And It ties back into the not getting pulled into the outrage atmosphere.
Okay.
It's because like there was a while, and I would actually say it was maybe 3-4 years ago, where everything there was always a little bit of negativity with a lot of the stuff that I was doing.
Okay.
And it was just like in the atmosphere.
Ah.
It was just kind of like lingering around, and like I was like, I don't know what that is, and like it really impacted my moods. It impacted my outlook on stuff.
Okay.
The way I felt about stuff, and that stuck with me for a while to the point where like there were times where I was just like, I just don't fucking care. And then I think last year this time I recognized that.
Okay.
I was like, I want that to change, and more so for the last few months, with some of the stuff I've been interacting with on social media, with some of the stuff I've been watching, like I'm focusing more on people who I actually enjoy, like watching their content, the stuff that they're doing, the adventures they're on, because I'm like, ooh, hey, I'm in the back seat now. It's pretty cool. Going along for those rides and focusing more on the positive stuff, because like there were a lot of people that I would follow online and whatnot that were very politically charged or had a very specific outlook on things. But at the end of the day, whether or not I agreed with them, there was always like a little drop of toxicity in there. Gotcha. Which is what I really wanted to get away from. So like I stopped following like a ton of people, and I stopped interacting on certain channels just because I recognized so much like negativity that was being passed around. And it was just like people yelling. Like there was nothing there. So I was like, I kind of pivoted and I shifted a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next thing you said.
Oh, what did I say next?
Was that you wanted to be more vocal.
I wish I knew what I meant by that.
You wanted to be more vocal, you want to be more active, and you wanted to express outwardly more things that you cared about.
I don't know that I did any of that. I mean, I feel... I could say, like, I know that I was more vocal at work, which I think like that's where it mattered most.
Okay.
I feel like...
I can attest, like, you have told me some things.
Yeah, like there were some things
where you have been more upfront with how you feel.
Yeah.
In situations where in previous years you would have just done what you thought everybody else wanted.
Yeah.
So that I will give you.
Okay.
You've expressed yourself better this year.
I have expressed myself.
Not great,
not
better.
great, but better. Sometimes better is the best you can do.
Yeah. Shoot for the middle, folks.
Shoot for the middle because hey, once you're on that middle, you can see the top a little bit more.
Exactly. You
know?
can see the glass ceiling.
Yeah. You can. Well, okay. Just trying to get to the next step.
Okay.
Being more active.
Yes.
I was less active this year, I think.
I don't think it's a physical activity.
Oh, okay.
I think it's you're going to be more, I think the exact thing you said was you wanted to volunteer.
I said that?
I believe so.
Volunteer with what?
I don't know.
Oh, man. I set weird goals for myself. Well, I don't know why I do this. I wanted to volunteer.
I don't think you wanted to be more. You wanted to be more engaging, maybe.
More engaging. Okay.
I don't think you did that.
No, I didn't.
I think you shut down.
I think. I mean, I was more more active. I went on a bunch of trips this year. I mean, that's kind of the opposite of volunteering.
I guess.
Any
way you want to spin this, brother, is fine.
Yeah. Okay. See, this is a good thing. Sometimes you got to set the kind of goal where, after the year is over and you read your goals, you go, well, I mean, I did something that was kind of like this.
You said the exact same thing, almost fucking word for word, last year. I am not bullshitting you. Where you said...
Shut the fuck up.
You don't want to be specific with your goals.
Sometimes you got to retrofit it in there, man. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes you just got to figure out a way to just zip it on in.
Awesome.
I feel like overall I've had a good year. It was a year of more self-reflection, though, I feel.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't say I necessarily accomplished anything.
Okay.
But I did some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I had some fun.
Yeah. Isn't that all that really matters?
Yeah, because we're all gonna be dead soon.
We're gonna talk about that.
Oh, okay.
So we'll shift over to me.
Yeah.
To what I said. And the first thing I said was I guaranteed by the end of 2018 I will have completed and printed my first comic book.
And he did it.
And it is done. DevilWithinComic.com. Check it out. Make sure you tell your friends. I got a lot of them left. Make sure you buy them. So that was great.
Mm-hmm.
Check. I only said 3 things. I kept it pretty...
You kept it nice and tight.
Nice and tight.
Yeah.
With very specific, not this arbitrary bullshit that you've been spewing. But one thing I did say was we had just recorded the song me and your girlfriend did not too long before we recorded that episode. So I said I wanted to record an entire album.
Oh.
But I did do the disclaimer that, I'm game, but that's going to be on her schedule kind of thing.
Oh,
and I
okay.
never heard anything, so, we'll chalk that up.
Oh, so it's her fault.
Well, yeah. It's not my fault. That's on you, Christy. Come on. I'm just sitting here, ready to go.
Right. Okay.
I got songs.
You got ideas.
But, and then the last thing I said was I wanted to write a few more scripts, which we are currently in production on The Devil Within #2.
Well, there you go.
So that is an additional script that I wrote. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Ain't bad.
That's more than half.
Yeah, my bad, she says. Listen, we got time.
Yeah, it's
Should I put it on there for 2019? Should I? You let me know. It'll be up to you. I don't know what to tell you.
See, that's the other thing. Set goals that somebody else has to be a part of. So that way, if you don't,
so it's just scapegoat.
You got it. Boom, it's all worked out.
Right
from there.
So there were a couple dual goals.
Okay.
As
I don't remember these.
You shouldn't.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So
cool.
One was actually a leftover goal from 2017.
So we still hadn't done it. That's what you're telling me.
Correct, and we still did not get it done.
Okay.
So apparently we said we were going to invent the burger toaster. From 2017.
When did we say this?
Into 2018, and now going into 2019, there's still no burger toaster.
Why? Well, what led to the burger toaster? I do not remember.
The burger toaster idea was based on the idea of a story that I told that I wanted to take a road trip to White Castle.
Right.
And I got the person I was supposed to go to flaked out, so we just ended up going to Wegmans to the frozen food section.
Right, and they got those little
burgers,
little
right?
tiny patties.
So the idea of the burger toaster was whenever you microwave a burger, you're left with a hard or soggy bun.
Right.
Like it's never good.
Right.
So the idea of the burger toaster is that you toast your bun along with cooking the burger.
Right.
So you get the perfect microwavable burger in a toaster.
Okay.
That was the idea.
Yeah.
Because
they've got hot dog toasters. They don't have.
They don't have.
They've got hot dog toasters. They've got grilled cheese toasters. I've yet to see a hamburger toaster.
Correct.
So it's fuck America.
2019.
2019, year of the burger toaster.
Mm-hmm. So the other thing that I
don't even see one on Google.
Oh wow!
And they would know.
That's a legit.
That's
thing.
a legitimate thing. Yeah.
So another thing we said is we wanted to change the format of the podcast. We're still here.
We
had already changed.
We had already changed the format.
Yeah.
So we kind of stuck with what we were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did we want to change the format to?
We didn't say.
And
I
like,
don't remember.
It seems like a good year for a change. Let's change the whole show.
I mean, we did do a lot of cool stuff. Like we did the game streaming.
We
had never done
did a
before.
few more game streams.
And actually, to be fair, the first episode of 2018 was our first live stream video podcast we ever did. So
wait,
yes, it was because we specifically called it out.
Wait. The first episode of 2018?
Believe so.
No.
They're close there too.
No, we were already doing this at that point, sir. I believe.
I don't think so.
I mean, I'm gonna check back in the archives here. I'm pretty sure we had already been doing this.
If we had, not for long.
Because we stopped doing Brainstormers. Let's see. Our first. I have 1 year ago.
Yeah, that would be last year, asshole.
No, Dick. September 6th, 2017. Okay, so we had already changed the format of the show. So we've been Thank you very much.
But think about
that was when we officially made the switch to YouTube.
Think about all the stuff we've done on video, and the majority of it we've done in 2018.
Well, a good portion of it, yeah.
So all the gaming stuff.
Most of the gaming stuff.
The interactive games like the Family Feud.
The Family Feuds.
The showing pictures on screen of things that we're talking about. Like all that stuff came in 2018. So though we wanted to change format in 2018, we just expanded upon the format. We
expanded a little bit on what we were doing.
Exactly. So I'll chalk that up to a win.
I'll go 50-50 with it on you.
We didn't do the burger toaster.
We didn't do the burger toaster.
We added some stuff. The last thing we said, and this might be a possibility in 2019.
Okay.
We wanted to do a road trip podcast.
I kind of remember saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we never did, but at the time,
what did we have in mind for that?
I don't know.
Okay.
We didn't say, but we were very excited because I had just bought the van.
You had the van, yeah.
Yep. So I just bought the van, so we're like, oh yeah, we can definitely make that happen in 2018.
Yeah.
We didn't do that.
Well, okay. We forgot, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like immediately.
Like
I feel like after this episode, that episode was recorded, we just forgot everything we had said.
Pretty much.
Well, at least I did.
I didn't.
You didn't. Because you made a list. Should we make like a to-do list for this podcast?
We should do that right now.
Right now?
And we should.
Do you want to be the keeper of that?
Yeah. Let me get rid of all the bullshit.
Okay.
Because we just went over everything. So let's start this off with the 2019 to-do list podcast. All right. Well, first off, before we get into this, and we'll definitely are going to do this list. 2019 New Year's resolution. What do you got?
Oh shit! I don't know, man.
All right. Let me give you a chance to think about it. Because I had thought about it. This is what I've got on my 2019 New Year's resolution. I'm actually going to go a little bit of your route for the last one, which is something a little more arbitrary.
Okay.
But I got some set goals. 2019, Devil Within issue number 2 will be released. It's almost half done. So why the fuck shouldn't it be?
Okay. I mean, I feel like you can still put
unless
that.
like somebody dies or something. Like who the fuck knows? Yeah. But I want to release at least one other comic book.
Another,
whether it be issue number 3 or a brand new
title.
A new title.
You're gonna release a new title before you complete the first one.
Well, yeah, like the way the artist is going, it's gonna take like 4 years before this fucking thing's done.
Okay.
But anyway, so at least 2 comic books in 2019. I want to go to at least 4 Comic-Cons.
Oh.
In 2019 to sell my book, which I've got some planned out. We'll see what happens when I finally get some money.
Okay.
Whether I can do that or not. I'm going to throw it up again. Depending on Christy, are we doing an album? What are we doing? Come on now. I'm just sitting here. What are we doing?
I can play the snare drum.
Yeah, we could digitally do that too. So we'll throw that up there as a maybe, and then this is the last thing that I want to throw out there, and this has ties in a little bit to a conversation that we had, where you're like, "What the fuck did you do with your Twitter?"
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I was confused.
So Jason Axe, this Twitter handle that is on the screen currently no longer exists.
I thought I didn't know what happened. I was like, oh man, in 2018, get him.
Yeah,
or
no,
19.
Dude.
What's today?
19.
Okay.
So I've decided that with all the bullshit that we had to deal in 2017 and all the bullshit we had to deal in 2018, it's about time we did something. Starting, 2 days ago.
Wait, today?
No, 2 days ago.
What was 2 days ago?
Well, let's say the 3rd?
2nd.
Okay, starting yesterday.
Okay.
2019. Right. Whenever that was. I'm taking it upon myself as a New Year's resolution to put some positivity into the world.
Oh.
So, my goal, it's a lofty goal.
Oh, boy.
And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it to the extent that I want to do it.
Okay.
But I'm throwing it out there. I have a brand new Twitter handle.
You do?
That is under my actual name.
Yep.
Which is D_Walters9.
Yeah.
If you want to follow me on there, please do. And I'm going to be doing a daily comic book review, finding something positive to say about somebody else's work.
Daily?
Daily.
You think you can keep up with it daily?
I think I can.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've already done, I did yesterday, I did today.
Right.
Tomorrow there'll be another one. So I'm just going to keep it going. And I'm trying to put out a little good into the universe. Maybe some of it will come back to me, maybe it won't, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because all you will find on that Twitter is good vibes.
Good vibes.
Going out to other people.
Okay.
So that is my goal.
Why drop the other handle?
Because I wanted it to be me.
Okay.
And I had a lot of followers on that Twitter handle.
I mean, no, it makes sense not to start a whole new account.
Like if somebody saw, like if I clicked on somebody, not to say that every opinion matters, okay? Listen, you matter. You matter. But if somebody's got 300 Twitter followers and saying something great about my work versus someone who has 2, that's going to hold a little bit more weight in the internet universe of somebody that does. So that was the idea, is I've already have this, these numbers.
Right.
So let me go ahead and use that to my advantage to hopefully influence a little more joy into somebody's life. So that is my idea to do that. I will be doing that hopefully on the daily. So you can check it out. And then, I mean, I'm going to be reading a lot of stuff. So if you're looking for something new to read, you can check me out and I'll tell you what I thought of it. So So that's my new gig. That's what I'm going to do.
That's a solid idea. It's a solid way to go.
What do you got?
This is my my turn now?
Yep.
Okay. I think for me, I think I got to piggyback off of some of the ones I did last year.
Good.
Because I feel like the journey started in 2018. The payoff has got to come in 2019, right?
You'd hope so.
I mean, if there's listen, if there's no payoff to these fucking goals, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do tomorrow. I there has to be payoff. If there's not payoff, then I'm at a loss.
What's the point?
So the actual career advancement.
Okay.
I'm gunning for that this year. Okay.
Let's be a little bit more specific.
Okay.
So that we can judge how much you failed next year. Where do you want to be specifically by the end of 2019?
Like physical location? Because I don't know. I think in the idea of a position, it would effectively be more responsibility. Which would come with more accountability.
Great power, great responsibility.
Power, responsibility, money.
Okay.
Those three things.
So next year, you're prepared to put up your 2018 tax statement with your 2019 tax statement right on air.
Listen. I'm not showing my tax statements until Trump shows his. I've been saying it for years. Until Trump comes out with his tax returns, I will not be showing mine publicly. I feel no need to do so otherwise.
That is a solid joke, sir. Solid.
Bring it right back in there.
Yep.
So it comes down to, in my position, power, responsibility, and yes, money, because at the end of the day, money is a driving factor.
Money.
It's important.
Who you gonna trust?
Because it does great things, and god damn it, I've got some fucking loans I got to pay off. I got some credit cards I got to pay off. And you just got to keep that ball rolling. So for a job, like, those are the three things that I'm looking for with that. Location isn't necessarily anything that needs to be specific at this point in time. The positivity factor, I feel like being more vocal with my positivity. I know I'm kind of piggybacking off yours here.
Well, not only that, but that's what you said. You wanted to be more vocal last year, and that didn't work out for you at all.
Well, I'm trying to merge some. Well, I mean, I was okay. So more engaging.
Okay. Well, okay.
What?
That's great.
Yeah.
I had a plan.
You had a plan.
What's your plan?
I don't have plans, man. I just go day to day.
This is horseshit.
Listen.
This is bullshit.
I'm not saying we gotta get specific. I'm saying we can just kind of like see where the road takes us. You know. It's like, will they, won't they? Who knows? You know, we're just Sam and Diane all over the place.
You've been watching Cheers.
I'm watching Cheers, man. Ooh, that. I have a goal. I want to do a Cheers retrospective episode. No, you know what? I put this down as a goal for the show. Because I have a goal for the show. I have a goal. I have goals for this show.
Okay.
Hang on. I have goals for the show.
All right. Well, let me just stop you before you say it.
Okay.
Because listen.
What?
Going back in my research.
Yeah.
In 2017.
Yeah.
We both said we wanted additional podcasts. And neither of us did it.
Like additional podcasts outside of this podcast?
Correct.
Okay. Well, okay. That's fair.
And I said, thank God that didn't happen.
Right.
I have no time for that shit.
Right.
What are you proposing?
So what I'm proposing for the show.
For this show.
For this time slot even. We can stick to this time slot. But I want us to do more themed episodes.
Okay.
More retrospective episodes. And more gaming episodes for this show.
Okay.
And more challenge series.
Oh.
Themed, retrospective, because I feel like we often get to a point where we're like, we don't really have an idea for a show this week.
Well, yeah.
Which, it happens. A lot of people go through it. A lot of the great podcasts.
Yeah, listen, sometimes you got to role play. Sometimes you got to spice it up.
Sometimes you got to put...
Two at a time with toys.
Yeah, sometimes you got to put one on and just hunker on down. You know? Find that hot button. Let the explosion happen.
Exactly.
But anyways, yeah, I want to do more themed episodes, more gaming, more retrospectives. Not necessarily like as a long-term committal structure, but more of those.
Jeez, not long-term committal. That's right.
Not long-term committal. That's what I'm about. I'm all about just kind of.
Well, hold on. Let's get back to your positivity.
Okay, so my positivity.
How do you want to be? Do you want to be more positive on social media?
Do you want
to be more positive in the real world? Do you want to be more positive in the bedroom? Like, how do you want to be more positive?
all the above.
Oh, wow. You did get the
but
furry
mostly
green light.
what?
You did get the furry green light, so.
Oh my, that's right, I did. Shit. No, nothing. No, I think a lot of it comes to social media because, like, I often find myself, and this kind of goes back to the outrage thing, where, like, I see something, I type up a response, and I just go, no, just don't. Like, I want to have those moments, but with, like, fun shit actually to say. So, like, getting more accustomed to actually interacting. Because the other thing, too, is it's like, I feel like there's a lot of people who I follow who I'm like, oh, I would like to interact with that person. But then I don't.
I see.
And I'm like, I don't really know why. Like, because I feel like people are going to see it and be like, look at this fucking asshole.
Yeah, but, like, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Because, like, you don't want to be like, oh, this dude's lame. He's tweeting, like, oh, my God, I love you to the Ninja Fortnite guy. You know, like.
Sure, yeah.
Like, you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's nothing stopping you from being that guy. Because, like, somebody might be like, somebody might see your tweet and be like, oh, that's lame. And then they're right on to the next thing.
Right.
So, and nobody is searching your tweet history.
Nobody is.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Nobody's got time. Nobody gives a fuck.
But, like,
unless you're running from senator and they want to get rid of you, nobody cares.
Do you see? Never mind. There's just so much I want to get into. Positivity. Yes. But like I want to. So like I have those moments where like I want to jump into the outrage, but I tell myself no. And then I have those moments where I want to jump into the positivity, but I tell myself no. I want to tell myself yes in the moments of positivity. That it's okay. Interact. Be You know, that's what I want to be more of this year.
Because people will think you're creepy.
I mean, yeah.
You don't want to be a creep.
I don't want to be creep.
Well, you don't want to be like, oh my God, Sasha Banks, I love you.
Did somebody do that?
Oh, Patrick, but whatever.
Oh, well, no. I'm not going to say it's creepy. Okay?
No. Like, and Patrick does that in private. He didn't do that online.
Oh. That's you're not making a good case here.
Well, what you do in private's in private.
Well, yeah, I know.
I'm with you, Patrick. I support you.
But no, yes, one thing. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about.
Christy brought the ass down.
Just Christy with the arrow pointing to the last comment.
Yep.
But no, so a thing I want to do more of is be a fan again.
Of Sasha Banks?
Just of stuff. Because I feel like outside of this show and outside of like very specific circles, I'm really like I don't wear my
Your heart on your sleeve.
I don't wear my fandom heart on my sleeve, and I want to do that. I don't always let the freak flag fly, and I want to do more of that.
Is that your pet name?
The freak flag. It's a name I gave my boner. Just gonna let that freak flag fly. But no, I want to be a fan again because like there's a lot of shit that I want that I fell out of love with that I want to get back into.
I hear you.
So I want to be a fan again and so okay, so all that shit I was saying about positivity, this is the plan.
Okay.
I want to be a fan again.
Okay.
And that comes with being more positive about the stuff that I enjoy and engaging with that stuff.
And engaging. That's the key.
That is key.
Okay.
Engaging with that
folks,
stuff.
You heard it here. It took us about a half an hour to get there, but we got some specifics
like I said,
out of this.
It's all about the journey. I'm just helping create great content here. I'm bringing us on that journey.
Sure.
And then I think the other thing I want to do this year, and this is an actual goal, is stick to a schedule.
Now that I can get down.
Okay, stick to a schedule, and that encompasses a lot of different aspects. So like I want to stick to a gym schedule. I want to stick to a brain wreck show schedule. I want to stick to my own personal streaming schedule, which I started and then stopped and then spent a lot of money on equipment and then haven't done anything with it in the past 2 months.
Your girl's killing it though.
She's good for her. You know, she's out there just making it work.
Yeah.
You know,
playing games
and just. So stick to a schedule with that.
Yeah.
And just be there for that.
Okay.
You know, work is work. I'm already on schedule for that.
Are you planning on like buying a planner?
Buying a planner?
Like a physical planner you write in your shit?
Well, I mean, I got like a notepad on my computer.
And how has that worked for you in the past? It has not.
I got got notes. I got a holiday shopping list.
Hey, bro, holidays are over.
Yeah. Yep.
I would suggest a planner.
But here's the thing, because I've done the planner and the agenda thing.
Yep.
I don't like, because I write them all down and I plan ahead. And I just I put the planner away.
Can't do that. It's gotta go right in the work bag. This is what I do. Okay. Listen. Buy yourself a Blue Sky planner.
A Blue Sky.
Very specific. They're very affordable.
Where do you find a Blue Sky planner?
You can find them right at Walmart or on Amazon.com. If you've got Prime, it's free shipping.
Is this like a weird? I do have a trial for Prime right now.
Sir, you don't have Prime?
I mean, I use my mom's.
Are you some sort of Nazi? Like, what's going on here?
Oh, shots fired! I was actually going to buy a subscription to Prime, and then they were like free trial, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, this planner, you open it up, and it's got the month, like the calendar of the month. So that one right there. That's the one. That's the one I use. So
you would use that one.
Yeah, I would.
They got cool ones. Does it have to be that one?
No, brother. You buy the plain one.
Okay.
And then you talk to the wife who can make you a decal.
Oh shit, she's got decal.
Yo, bro.
Man, bro.
So anyway, so it's got your monthly planner. So like you open it up and it's got the calendar right there. 2-page spread of the calendar with squares right there that you can write stuff in.
Okay.
And then when you turn the page, which is your next image, it gives you a whole note section for the day.
Okay.
You can write down all your notes for the day. And then what you do is you also buy a little ruler bookmark that'll hook right into the spine.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could just flip to the bookmark, flip right to the day. You got all your notes for the day. You got everything you need to accomplish. You put that right in your computer bag. And when you take your computer out in the morning, you take out your planner and you flop it right on your desk. It's right there for you every single day. When you take out, just flop it out right on the desk.
Flop it right there.
You won't get in trouble with HR. It's a completely great thing.
My company doesn't have HR.
I mean, that's fair. And you've got everything you need for the day. There's no you look at it in shame because you can't accomplish anything, but it's there. You're organized. You're ready to go. Not a sponsor.
Okay. All right.
You got to do the work.
All right. I'll try.
What else do you want to do for the show?
Oh, for this show?
Yeah, 2019.
I feel like we got a good.
Okay.
We you know what? Add Road Trip Podcast.
Road Trip Podcast on the way to one of my many cons.
I mean, that could count. That could be a twofer.
Could be a twofer.
It could be a twofer.
So, all right. So we got themed episodes, gaming episodes, retrospective. All right. So do I just want to throw in cheers right under retrospective?
I mean, you do like return indentation. Cheers. I'm gonna throw in Twilight Zone because I always want to do one of those. Okay. You know, and I feel like I need to freshen up on some Twilight Zone.
Dude, it's some of the greatest television I've ever seen in my life.
You know what? I'm very what's the word I'm looking for?
Unfamiliar?
No, I'm familiar. I'm very familiar. Unseasoned
on the Twilight Zone?
On the Twilight Zone.
Okay.
You know? I know a lot about it.
Uh-huh.
Don't know much about it.
Really?
But I know a good deal about it.
It's amazing television.
What are your thoughts on The Outer Limits?
Never seen it.
It's like the Twilight Zone, but like more sci-fi.
Sounds gay. So we've got
okay.
So we got challenges. One thing we didn't do last year that we really wanted to do that we didn't get done is the taco challenge.
Yeah, we had a few episodes that we came hot out the gate right before the holidays, and we're like, we're doing this episode, we got this episode, and then we didn't stick to it.
To be fair, we did like 3 out of the 4.
We did, and the holidays came up, and I think we
I ran out of money. That's what happened.
I ran out of just patience and time and energy because we were gonna do an episode. I think it was the day after Christmas. And then we were like, did we confirm it? No, I don't think we confirmed it. That's just no.
Yeah, well, the house was a mess.
You got things going on.
I'm putting together toys.
I'm putting together toys as well.
Elf. It's a whole thing. So we didn't do that, but we'll definitely hit the Taco Bell challenge in 2019. Gaming episode, we got to circle back to some Ocarina of
We
Time.
can circle back. I think somebody did a mod for that recently.
So we got to hit back the Ocarina of Time. You just had entered the village, if I'm not mistaken.
There were some stone people, I believe.
Oh, you were going to the Dodongos.
The
The Dodongos.
The Dodongos?
And you're going to go into Dodongo's Cavern.
Dodongo's Cavern.
But you had to go into the Lost Woods.
Can I tell you something fucked up?
What's up?
So I was playing Super Smash the other day with Christy.
Yeah.
And we were on the like one of the Legend of Zelda levels, and there was a chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I did?
Yeah, hit the fuck out of the chicken.
I accidentally hit the chicken. You know what happened?
You died?
I died.
They fucked you up.
It can't. It still follows me to this day. It's fucking chickens.
Don't
man.
hit the chickens, man.
Don't hit the chickens.
What other games would you want to visit?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot we can do. We can keep it retro.
Retro.
Okay. Just do some retro. Reminisce.
A lot of looking back.
A lot of looking back.
Don't look back in anger.
I mean,
folks.
like, do we really have any? Like, what are some good games now that you can really create good content for that isn't already being done by 125 million people?
Gorons. That is
Gorons.
They're called Gorons.
Gorons.
Dodongo is the cavern you go into.
The Dodongo's Cavern.
The Dodongo's Cavern.
It's a...
I'm drunk, Christy. I'm sorry. Shame on me. So yeah, you know what might be fun?
What?
More of a modern spin is if we put in Grand Theft Auto Miami Vice and just listen to the soundtrack. That is a killer soundtrack.
It's got a great soundtrack.
It is a killer soundtrack. We'll just go cruising.
Like even actually even like GTA 3. God, you make me want to play GTA 3 right now. Even GTA 3, like even though it wasn't like crazy popular music, like I think it was a lot of like independent type stuff. Like had a great cruising soundtrack too.
Good soundtrack to it.
And then Miami Vice came in and they were like, oh, we got to get all those licenses. Which it worked.
Vice City, man.
Vice City, great game.
Great game. Introduction to motorcycles.
Yeah.
In the Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
What a soundtrack. Amazing.
You know what's kind of weird? As I spent all this money on like a new gaming PC, and I've mostly been playing Doom and Duke Nukem.
You can do that basically on your phone, right?
Yeah. But you want to know what though?
What?
It makes me happy.
You know what? And God damn it. That no bullshit, and we'll end the show on this, which is a hard way to go out. But one thing that I definitely realized in 2018 is my mortality.
Oh yeah,
turn 30.
You turned 30. I'm turning 30 this year.
Oh well, it'll hit you too. You won't be invincible anymore.
Dude, and this is something I tweeted out the other day. The amount of times that I've looked at food in the year 2018 and uttered the phrase, boy, that looks delicious. I better grab me a Tums first. I feel like I'm dead.
I had a similar, I don't know if it was tweet or Facebook post, either 2017 or 2018, where I posted a can of Chef Boyardee ravioli and then a box of Tums next to it, and I said, poor but prepared.
Dude, let me tell you something. These past few weeks, I learned the glory of two things, Tums and Pepto-Bismol.
You're getting there, brother. You're getting there.
I bought a bottle of Pepto-Bismol as a precaution to New Year's Eve.
Good for you. See, you get older, you get wiser, and then your body starts to shut down too. But then you learn from that, and then you can become prepared from it.
Yeah.
So one thing I learned in 2018, and I thought about a lot in 2018, was mortality. Was the end. Was the demise. The whole shebang.
Right.
To go out on a positive note, but so really, what I learned in 2018, the time we have here is so short. It's so precious. Why be a shithead?
Why be a party pooper?
Go out there, put some positivity in the world, and that's what I'm going to do 2019. This is going to be a year we turn it all around, folks. Everybody out there who just bitched and complained through 2017, through 2018, listen, this is 2019. We're going to turn this ship around.
Turn it around.
We're going to do it.
We're going to go back.
And we don't need
Going back.
elective officials to do it.
Nope.
We don't need Ninja from Fortnite to do it. We don't need goddamn fucking Bieber to do it. We can do it ourselves.
Let's burn it all down.
We can do it ourselves. We're
gonna
together.
burn it down to the ground.
No, positive.
Burn it down. No, but like it's gonna be like a positive burning because we're starting over. Is that not what we were talking about?
I think you missed the point.
I was all into it, man. I was ready to go.
I think you missed the point.
Oh, okay.
We need to come together as people.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm just a person.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a person.
I'm a guy.
That guy that you discriminated down the street, he's just a person.
He's a guy.
We're all dead.
We're all just guys.
We're all dead soon.
Yeah.
So
we're all just dudes.
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah. And you could be a dad if you want. Just be a dad.
If you want to sing out, sing out. And if you want to be free,
I don't know this one.
It was a commercial.
Oh, okay.
So, do you have any parting thoughts?
No. Tune in next week. We got a lot of fun stuff happening.
Yeah, we're gonna kick off. We got a list. We got a list. We're gonna stick to it. We're gonna post the schedule. We're gonna write it in our agendas.
I'm going to be out on the 23rd.
Oh fuck.
Keep that in mind. I'll be in Vegas.
All right. Well, if that's the case, just watch this dancing stormtrooper.
Dance on my face.
And be happy.
We didn't sign off.